6 months ago, Sundays in our house meant everyone isolated in different rooms on their devices, barely speaking to each other all day. Now Sundays are the day my kids actually look forward to most, and they're the ones who remind me when someone tries to break our screen-free rule. What changed wasn't complicated, and it didn't require dramatic confrontations or extensive planning. By the end of this video, I'll show you the exact framework for creating screen-free Sundays that actually work, including how to get your kids on board without resistance. Screen-free Sundays work because they're contained and predictable rather than an indefinite punishment. Your child's brain can handle one day without screens when they know it's a temporary rhythm rather than permanent deprivation. This makes Sundays the perfect entry point for families who aren't ready for complete screen detox but desperately need reconnection. The key to successful screen-free Sundays is the preparation conversation. On Saturday evening, gather your family and say something like, "Tomorrow is our family connection day. No screens for anyone, including adults. We're going to discover fun things to do together." Frame it as something the whole family is doing together, rather than a restriction imposed on children. Here's what makes or breaks screen-free Sundays: having a loose structure without rigid scheduling. Plan 2 or 3 anchor activities that provide natural gathering points, but leave plenty of unstructured time for spontaneous connection. Your anchor activities might include making breakfast together, an afternoon outdoor activity, and cooking dinner as a family. Everything between these anchors remains flexible and child-directed. The first screen-free Sunday will likely involve some resistance and complaints of boredom. This is normal and expected. Resist the urge to overplan or create constant entertainment. Your children need to experience boredom and work through it to rediscover their capacity for self-directed play and genuine family interaction. Here's your actionable insight. Create what I call discovery stations throughout your home on Saturday night. These are areas with easily accessible activities: art supplies on the dining table, building materials in the living room, books displayed on the couch, board games on the counter. You're not forcing activities, just making alternatives visible and available. Your children's curiosity will naturally draw them to explore these options when screens aren't competing for attention. By the second or third screen-free Sunday, something magical happens. Your children start anticipating the day positively because they've discovered that family connection and self-directed play actually feel good. Their dopamine systems are beginning to remember that natural activities provide genuine satisfaction. The transformation compounds over time. Families who implement screen-free Sundays consistently for 8 weeks typically see improvements that extend beyond Sundays. Children become more creative, emotionally regulated, and interested in family connection throughout the entire week. The one-day rhythm creates momentum for broader change. Screen-free Sundays also give parents permission to disconnect from work, social media, and digital obligations. You're modeling the healthy relationship with technology you want your children to develop. This shared experience of digital rest creates family identity around connection rather than consumption. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the idea of complete screen detox, start here. 1 day per week where your family rediscovers each other without digital interference. The reconnection that happens on Sundays often becomes the motivation families need to implement broader recovery protocols. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with relating to your kids' obsession with screens. Click the link or check my bio to discover an ebook that can give you all the skills that you need to stop your child's screen addiction.